This story begins with two planes making 3 buildings collapse in free fall speed. Even though the video of Building 7 falling is enough evidence for a controlled demolition, choose the mainstream media another story. A story about bearded men in caves. They then continue to tell us about Arab nations in need of Western democracy.
They did it because they hate your freedom, so we'll take your freedom away. And bomb Afghanistan because they won't give us Osama bin Laden without proof. Not because of strategic location, their rare earth metals, or the fact that Taliban banned opium fields. And I also think Iraq has weapons of mass destruction, so we'll bomb them too. It's not because they want to stop selling their oil in dollars.
Yes, we can. Keep killing Muslims. The Syrian people like me better than they like their own president. So, we'll give weapons to rebels and let them take him out. This has nothing to do with the pipeline that he won't let us build. Same tactic as in Libya, you know. Now, Gaddafi, he was a mean dictator that, for example, he gave his people free education, free healthcare, free electricity, and he lent money without interest. But most important, he wanted to sell their oil in a new currency called gold dinar instead of dollars.
Drone strikes and terrorists with Western weapons force people in the Middle East to leave their homes. The politicians are welcoming the new taxpayers, not by compassion, but to keep our falling economy going for just a little while longer. But there will be no jobs in Europe when big companies are exploiting developing countries in pursuit of profit. When, with today's technology, under the right leadership, could provide a good life for everyone. But it doesn't work in our debt-based economic system. The banks are owned by rich families and have been so for hundreds of years. The debt is enslaving future generations. Those who control the money control the world.
It's a problem. The word bubble, remember the word bubble, you heard it here first. I mean, I don't want to sound rude, but I hope if it explodes, it's going to be now rather than 2 months into another administration.
But people still believe they can vote away the problems. In Europe, are the nationalistic parties growing, and it will only get worse when the economy crashes. You need to understand that politicians are only puppets for companies and banks. And the real powers are hidden in secret societies and non-electable organizations, whose goal is more power over you and me by any means necessary. The police state is growing as preparation for a failing system. The government will never take responsibility for this. When the American imperialism gets resistance from China's economy and Russian defense forces, will we see a third world war? This war could only end with nuclear strikes. To avoid this, we first need to stop supporting their criminal banking scheme and expose their plan. Soon we will see the weather getting more extreme. Don't believe the global warming hoax that only intends to get you to pay a carbon tax. Don't let the narrative be run by the same people that put us here. So, turn off your television and stop believing their lies. See the chains that keep you in control. No one is more enslaved than the one thinking he's free. Come together and educate each other. Only if we work as a team do we have a chance to beat them. Learn by watching documentaries and read independent news. Discuss and do your own research. Be the change you want to see in the world. The choice is yours. You can choose the blue pill and close this video and go back to your life and trying to find happiness in material goods and competing against others. Or you can choose the red pill and see the magic of human compassion and cooperation.